See, Larry was a scout. I appreciate it. All right, let's do some more scouting, Larry. Swing tackle. Swing tackle. It's important now because Colton McKivitz, we don't know. He wasn't there today.
Yeah.
Austin Pleasance, Spencer Burford, and the mythical Andre Dillard, who hasn't suited up yet.
It's amazing what practice was this today? 8?
9.
9. It's amazing what 9 practices, how much things can change in 9 practices. Okay, so coming into camp, anybody who's been watching me knows that I was just going crazy in the OTAs for Austin Pleasance. And because he looked amazing. He was big. He was fast. He looked like he'd been working out. He looked like he was going to just be monster. I'm sitting there going, this guy's going to start over Colton McKivitz. And then he showed up to camp, and he still looks like he's in good shape, but he is getting abused. He's getting worked by Bryce Huff, went by him the other day, and he whiffed. He literally he lunged he lunged at air, and Bryce just ducked underneath. He is struggling. He got bull rushed today by Sam O. So he can't anchor against bull rushers, even though he's 330. The moment, though, today that really opened my eyes was when the newest Niner, Jalen Allen, who was played in the UFL, who goes at 240 pounds, bull rushed Pleasance right into the lap of the quarterback. He's 340. He outweighs this guy by 100 pounds, and he got bull rushed by him 4 yards right into the lap of the quarterback. So Pleasance can't anchor. And then all the speed rushers, and a number of different ones, by the way, are beating him consistently in one-on-one. So Pleasance looked great in the OTAs, and he just looks equally bad. So now I don't know about him. Then you've got Burford, and I'll say it, man, I've seen Burford a bunch, and he had one good rep, and you can see everybody's rooting hard for Burford, and Trent's rooting hard for Burford. But if Burford is going to get Brock Purdy killed, because Burford is not quick enough, he doesn't have quick enough feet to beat offensive tackles. So his timing is either going to have to be absolutely impeccable, or he's going to jump off sides a bunch, or he's going to get left in his stance a bunch and Purdy's going to get killed. Either way, he doesn't look like he's an offensive tackle.
Which is why they moved him to guard in the first place.
Right. He just doesn't. I mean, he's at tackle. We're told he's a tackle, but he's not. I'm telling you, my eyes tell me he's not fast enough to play tackle. I think he gets absolute baptism by fire against Denver. And then the third guy is probably the best guy, right? That's Andre Dillard, former first-round pick. He was in Green Bay. I thought he was better in Green Bay than he was in Philly. Where is he? I have no idea. I've never seen him. He's not here. I don't see him on the side field. So, yeah, I think, I thought they were covered, with 3 really good prospects. Now I'm concerned that they don't have any on their roster.
This is why I'm concerned about the Niners, big picture. I know we're talking swing tackle, which is about as minute as it gets, but let's just zoom out very far. I feel like Andre Dillard is going to have to play some games this year, and that's not great because it's not going to be Burford. It's not going to be Pleasance as the next man up swing tackle when Trent Williams misses 2 games or however he misses. Or McKivitz. I think Dillard's going to have to play. Not great. I think Dallas Flowers is going to have to play some games.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be good, but not like they are. I mean,
thin.
Their depth is thin, and they're going to have some players on the field that are not really up to their standard at certain points.
Well, all I would say,
Russell Gage,
if I'm John Lynch, and I'm not telling John anything he doesn't know, but I would just remind everybody that this is a factor this year. If I was John Lynch, I would really take some of my college scouts that I would take some of my personnel in college. Only have so much manpower, but I would try to double down with all my personnel effort on the pro side to get a real good look at every team in the NFL so that you absolutely know at the cut down who the best players that are available are so that you can add them, because I think it's really going to be imperative that the Niners, at the shuffle, at the cut down, probably find themselves a player or 2 or 3 at some key positions, and there'll be competition for these guys. So they better do a really good job. I thought they did. I'll say this about Lynch. and the guys, they did a really good job in the college effort. The draft is a very deep draft. The 49ers have 18 rookies in camp. Of the 18, like 16 or 17, I mean, a lot of them look really, really good. I think the rookie class looks good to me, but you're still thin. You got a lot of young players, and you're going to have to handicap that the rest of the pro personnel at the cut down and find the best players that get cut, because good players get cut in the NFL all the time. Find them and add them, and I think that's going to be a significant part of this year.
You know, John Lynch said that they're going to be taking their lumps early in the season, because of the young players. And maybe, although some of these young players are really impressive and might be pretty good early on, I think it's possible they could be taking lumps because of some of the veterans they signed who are supposed to be camp bodies or backups who may find themselves on the field. Andre Dillard, Dallas Flowers, Trey Brown, Richie Grant, Jason Pinnock, Ben Barch, Luke Farrell, Greg Joseph, Thomas Morstead. Like, these guys are going to play. These guys are going to play this year, and we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Niner D line, I think, you're going to see some good things from West. I think you're going to see some good things from Collins, some good things from Williams. The question is, I would have is, how many snaps can they play?
Yeah.
What happens if they just get apps? I mean, Williams has not been asked to play that much. What happens if you get into a fourth quarter knockdown, drag out battle week 1 against Seattle, and you need a couple of stops, and you're leaning on guys who haven't played NFL football and they're playing deep into the fourth quarter? I mean, this is a huge challenge this preseason. They got to play their young guys enough to get them in shape to play week 1, but also not get them hurt in the first 3 weeks so you don't have them. So it's gonna be, they have to develop this roster a little bit this summer, and we're gonna find out if they can. ESPN Grant just said the Niners have the 3rd best coaching staff behind KC in Minnesota. They're gonna have to do some real coaching this year because there's so many young players.